Good YouTube, it's your boy Xenny Trap, and I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, I will appreciate it. Today we got as soon as Foolio died, she cheated, man. So without further ado, let's get straight to this video, man.
We gonna go on a picnic.
But Monty knew Foolio had cheated on her, so it didn't take time to cheat back. As soon as he was pronounced dead, she started posting thirst traps more often. Here's what nobody knew about Monty's sexcapades.
She bad as
Foolio's
hell,
death
bro.
and Blanco
Damn.
Monty's reaction. Foolio's relationships were usually shrouded in a lot of secrecy, and even though some people knew the women he had dated, he was so notoriously private that when his girlfriend announced his death, many felt she was clout chasing. Blanco Monty stepped into the spotlight when she broke the news of Foolio's death on Instagram. Shortly after, Blanco Monty was forced to switch her Instagram account to private due to a sudden surge in traffic as fans hurried to get as much information on her through her profile. Nevertheless, Blanco Monty still took to X to express her deep anger and grief. She wrote, "Y'all took my boyfriend from me. I hate y'all and I won't be the only one crying." A day later, Blanco Monty took to X again to vent her frustration at the loss of her boyfriend, Foolio. The heart-wrenching message reads, "This is so unreal. I just woke up and smiled and tried to wrap my arm around my boyfriend and realized he's not even alive or next to me." These candid expressions of pain and anger highlight the deep bond she shared with Foolio and the immense loss she felt. Despite the outpouring of support, Blanco Monty has also faced unjustified hate comments, which only add to her suffering during this difficult time. While most social media users have been sympathetic to her ordeal, others have criticized her for trying to use Foolio's death to boost her fame and business. Some have even been particularly cruel by questioning her devotion to Foolio, wondering why she chose the occasion of his death to step out of the shadows. The two kept their relationship very private, but in the days after his death, without a doubt, Foolio's death has been a brutal blow to fans and loved ones, especially considering the circumstances that led to the fatal shooting. On Saturday, June 22nd, Foolio, whose real name was Charles Jones, was marking his 26th birthday. The Jacksonville native had planned a night filled with joy and fun, surrounded by friends and loved ones. The initial venue for this celebration was an Airbnb, and Foolio's Instagram story captured snippets of the night, showing him and his crew enjoying themselves to the maximum. However, the celebration was cut short when authorities intervened. According to Foolio's Instagram story, the police arrived and shut down the event, forcing everyone to leave. It was later revealed that the crowd at the party had grown beyond the maximum threshold that was allowed within the premises of the Airbnb. Undeterred by this setback, Foolio and his entourage decided to relocate the celebration to a Holiday Inn. The decision to move the party was made quickly, and the group hoped to continue the festivities without further interruption. Crucially, Foolio kept updating fans about all of his movements that particular night, and even gave out his location to nearly everyone. This was an uncharacteristic move by Foolio, one that ultimately proved to be a fatal mistake. But the Pain rapper wasn't himself that fateful day, as he was obviously overwhelmed with excitement as the night progressed. In one particular Instagram post, Foolio reveals his excitement as he called his 26th birthday party the best birthday ever, and the Holiday Inn, with its more controlled environment, seemed to provide a safe space for the remainder of the night's festivities. As the group settled into their new location, the mood was still upbeat. Foolio, ever the resilient figure, appeared determined to enjoy his birthday despite the earlier disruption. The rapper's life had been marked by numerous challenges and close calls, as he had openly shared on social media. In an Instagram post from April 4th, Foolio had written about the multiple attempts on his life and the tragic losses he had endured. In an Instagram post announcing his most recent album, Resurrection, Foolio wrote, "These last couple months, years of my life been tragic. God been trying to send me a message. Multiple attempts on my life. I keep surviving. I keep losing my brothers to jail and graveyards, but I know the Most High doing everything for a reason. He let me walk again for a reason." Unfortunately, this era of invincibility was nearing its end. On Sunday, June 23rd, around 4:40, the atmosphere of the night took a dark and violent turn. The Tampa Police Department received a 911 call reporting gunfire outside the Holiday Inn. Law enforcement officers were dispatched to the scene immediately. Upon their arrival, the police were met with a chaotic and horrifying sight. Two vehicles in the parking lot had been peppered with bullets, evidence of a violent ambush. Amidst the shattered glass and bullet-riddled cars, they found Julio Foolio, the rapper who had survived so many previous attempts on his life, was pronounced dead at the scene. Three other individuals who had been with him were also injured and were rushed to a local hospital, where they were reported to be in stable condition. The news of Foolio's death rippled through the hip-hop community and beyond. Fans, fellow artists, and friends were left in disbelief and mourning. In the days following the shooting, Jacksonville Police Chief Lee Burkaw held a press conference to address the investigation. "We are working day in and day out to track down the suspects," Chief Burkaw stated. He continued, "We're developing some good leads and are working closely with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, our statewide prosecutor, federal partners, the ATF, and the FBI. I can guarantee you we are going to be following up and making arrests in this case." Meanwhile, the community's reaction to Foolio's death has been one of profound sorrow and solidarity. On social media, the hashtag #JusticeForFoolio began trending as fans demanded answers and accountability. Amidst all the chaos, Blanco Mani's posts have remained a key talking point in different circles, with many people trying to put a face to the name. Blanco's initial foray into the public eye began with her social media presence. She started by sharing snippets of her daily life, fashion choices, and beauty routines on platforms like Instagram and YouTube. Her natural charm and relatable content quickly garnered a following. People were drawn to her authenticity and the way she effortlessly blended style with substance. Blanco's ability to connect with her audience on a personal level set her apart from many other influencers. As her follower count grew, so did her opportunities. Brands began to notice her influence and reached out for collaborations. These collaborations not only boosted her visibility, but also solidified her reputation as a credible influencer in the industry. As a social media influencer, Blanco has built a brand that resonates with a diverse audience, but her ambitions extend far beyond the realm of social media. Away from the media, Blanco is a professional hairstylist who offers a range of services at her salon, Hair X Wig Killer, which has official Instagram and Facebook accounts. Furthermore, the social media account shows that Blanco is skilled in delivering an array of hairstyles, including knotless braids, cornrows, box braids, faux locks, tribal braids, and lemonade braids. Blanco also reportedly owns Shop 1023 Boutique, but what Blanco is most proud of about her life and cannot stop talking about is her son. Her posts on X often provide a glimpse into her life as a parent and how much fun she seems to be having with him. She once tweeted, "A clean house, hot shower, and laying with my son every night is so therapeutic for me." As much as she tried to keep her personal life private, Blanco's son has become a subject of controversy, as there have been speculations about Foolio being the father of the boy in the aftermath of the rapper's death. Unsurprisingly, Blanco has chosen not to address these rumors, preferring instead to shield her son from all the chaos happening around the name Foolio. Interestingly, not all of Foolio's girlfriends have been able to maintain this level of privacy. Foolio's girlfriend shot. Speaking of privacy, one of Foolio's exes, Boobin Baby, who witnessed violence firsthand, has refused to be quiet. Surprisingly, it wasn't via a tweet or some short Instagram. Boobin Baby went to YouTube explaining everything she witnessed during the shooting. According to Boobin, she was on the wheel when somebody attacked her and a friend. The assailant was on a bike and she barely paid attention to him. Unfortunately, she sustained some injuries and ended up getting stitched.
They rushed me in again, and a whole bunch of doctors all around me. They looking at me, trying to see where I got hit at.
Thankfully, she got out of the situation, and Foolio was right next to her. Following the incident, Foolio narrated how crazy things can get and why his rivals would target those close to him. While speaking on bootleg...
Hey, man. If you guys new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I will appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.